Hey guys and welcome back. Today we're going to be going back in time and revisiting July of 2023. I'm going to be giving you a look at what happens behind the scenes when we're getting ready for car shows. This car show was the Docks ran by Jpccni here in Belfast in Northern Ireland. But before we could even think about going to the Docks, we had to go and pick up our new car in Blackpool. I was sick as a dog the whole time on the plane, and to make matters worse, I paid for a VIP Uber and got this very dirty one. We flew into Manchester, so of course we had to go and see the Man United football stadium. Lee is their biggest fan ever. Cleaner and cheaper Uber this time. So then we made it to Blackpool, and it was nothing like I imagined or seen in the TV. And then we got to see the absolute weapon that is our little new boxy Civic. And I knew as soon as I saw it I had to have it. There was a lot of things I wanted to do to this little car before we took it to Jpccni's The Docks. With only a week to spare, time was really not on my side. So we made our way to the boat, and of course when we got there it was delayed by over an hour. Piano. Sorry. Piano.
Today, we're out with the dingle. Dingle 1. Dingle 3.
Shoot, dingle 3.
Dingle 3, getting out of the motor car now. Did you start last night?
Hit the red button.
1.5 hours later.
Not a big.
Hybrid, burnt.
So we finally made it home, and the next day we wasted no time and pulled the bumpers off and sent them for paint. And we had a brand new set of wheels ready to go on the car. I wasn't really feeling the gold wheels, so I just wanted something to give it a modern feel, yet with a classic twist. So then I sent Peter to my dad's shop to see if he could get me some tapes for my little Civic. Yeah. Hello, mother.
You should get one of those.
Little raised elves.
You should get one of those 360 cameras and like attach it to the back.
Okay.
Your dinner out.
Efficient. Good job. Good job, Lee. Good job, Dean. Good job, Daniel.
Thanks.
I was so sad because I couldn't go with everyone else on the Saturday night to set up the trade stall because I had other commitments. And if you know me, you will know how much of a perfectionist I am when it comes to my trade stall, and I really found it hard letting everyone else go without me. Everyone done such a great job. Good morning, Si.
I was expecting something exciting.
Huh?
I was expecting something exciting.
Aye. Like an evil?
Something exciting.
Fine.
Is this a carry on from last year's?
Yes.
It's been early. It's been an early start.
So we are at Jpccni. So I really don't know why he's bringing 4 cars to a car show. It really was horrible. And I couldn't even come last night. The guys had to bring everything on their own. So we have the 4 cars here. I'm going to go and show you quickly what cars we brought. Some really high standard JDM cars here. It should be a good day. Hopefully we sell out. Hopefully. Last year we sold out within an hour, so hopefully this year will be the same. But yeah, let's go and have a look around. vlog, guys. So we are on our way home from Jpccni. This car is the bumpiest car I've ever drove in my whole life. It literally has the worst suspension in the world, so that needs changed, that needs addressed first of all. But it's honestly such a bad car to drive, suspension wise. It just bounces everywhere. I definitely do not recommend taking 4 cars to one car show. It's really not the easiest thing at all to do, especially if all the cars aren't driving. 2 of our cars don't drive, the Jordan and the S2000 don't drive, so it has been very, very hard to get the cars there. The S2000 could possibly drive, but definitely not this weather, definitely not be anywhere near this. The S2000 came home with the best Honda, which I was definitely not expecting because I didn't really think that the Jpccni guys would have went for something that was, you know, bagged with big fancy wheels and shininess and all that sort of stuff. So it was really a nice surprise. It was a really big surprise coming home with a prize for the S2000. I really didn't expect it, and yeah, I think Ryan really doesn't get enough credit for what he's done for this weekend. He's really pulled out the bag. I really couldn't have done any of it without the help of Ryan. He really is so good, and he will do anything I ask him to do, and he doesn't complain ever. I honestly couldn't do it without Ryan helping me. I also have the best friends ever. I wasn't able to go on Saturday night and set up my trade stall, but they all went off and done it for me. They all got my cars ready. Some of them drove cars, some of them trailered cars, and some of them set up the trade stall. So I just want to thank everyone who did help me this weekend, because honestly, I really could not have done it without everyone. Thankfully, I took tomorrow off. So let's just make the last bit of this journey. We're only about 6 miles from, not even, maybe less than that, to our garage, and get these cars put away. S2000's home, Jordan's home, DC2's home, new little Civic's home, thank God, and the van. I'm telling you boys. Now time to get it all out. My throat is dead. It's very sad. No. Sad? Sad that there's no cars in here. So the S2000 is back in, sort of dried, not really washed. It was on the trailer. The little new Civic is in and dried. Pride of place. And the DC2 is back in, and of course the Jordan is in the bay at the minute. I feel like we're missing something in here. The Mini's missing. I feel like something else is missing in here too. I'm not too sure what's actually missing, but maybe it's because the M3's moved over here and the DC5's over there and the little other Minis in there. It must be Ryan's Mini that's missing. Thankfully everything is in. We got home safe. I for one will be glad to go to bed tonight. So that is us back in the garage. All our cars are back in. I am absolutely soaked. The boys are even more soaked than I am. I am drenched, I'm freaking wet, and yeah. Successful day though. We came home with the cars in one piece. I am so tired now, my throat is killing me. It is now after 10 o'clock at night. We left the house this morning about 7:30. I came home with a prize for the S2000, like the Stock 2023 and the best Honda. I really wasn't expecting it, because if you were there you will have seen the really nice NSX right across from my car, and you will have seen the EK9 as well that was across from me, and it was so lovely. It was just perfect. If you were at the show today, thank you to everyone who called by and bought some merch, everyone who stopped by even for a chat. It's always really busy at shows, and I never have a minute to even film, so that's why I never go filming. I'm going home, get a nice shower and go to bed. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.